Hello and welcome back to our PES 2018 Master League with Newcastle United. In this episode we will be cracking on with the transfer window as well as playing two games I think against Chelsea and Everton, as well as trying to get rid of some of our dead weight and bring in a new defensive midfielder in the form of Ruben Neves. But in the meantime we will kick off with our first game against Chelsea. Our lineup is the usual lineup except for Rolando Aarons starts ahead of Atsu. New signing Kuma Babacar is on the bench where Dwight Gale will start ahead of him. For Chelsea it's Caballero in goal with Rudiger, Cahill, Azpilicueta, Drinkwater, Kante, Willian, Moses, Hazard, Salah, who is back at Chelsea for reasons, and Kennedy. That's a very, very odd front three. We need to get back to winning ways. We have not won in 3 games, I think. Yeah, drew against Bournemouth, lost against City, and drew with Brighton in the last game. I can remember things. I swear I can, even though I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning and I'm slightly knackered. If I start yawning, by the way, through this, then don't worry. I'm not dying. I'm just extremely tired. Anyway, football! Dude, football is about to happen. God almighty, I don't have to chat some nonsense when I'm sleepy. I can't even conjugate sentences in the best of times, as you can probably tell, and now that I'm knackered, it's even worse. But anyway, what a terrible time to be knackered, because we have Chelsea, and this game is going to be ridiculously difficult, no doubt. But I have belief, and that is a valuable thing to have, especially during the festive period. So, there's a chance for a Christmas miracle. And we are underway at St James's Park, lashing down as per usual. It's our first game with our new formation. So let's see how we go. Aaron's immediately into Shelvey. Yedlin looks for an early ball in, and it's in! Oh no, it's not. It's wide from Cornet. That's an absolute sitter from Cornet, but it is a positive start against this Chelsea side. We need a win badly to get back into the Europa League places, because we dropped out in the past few games. Still DeAndre Yedlin. He's got space to open. It's opened up for him. Why not have a hit, son? Straight at Caballero, who was blinded by the light off his big bald head. Lejeune is having a bit of bother with Hazard, who plays it inside for Kennedy, who's been dispossessed. Shelvey, dispossessed. It's Kennedy, over the top. Caught out well. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And Alves. I wasn't worried. Wasn't worried at all. Yedlin's been beaten by Hazard. It's drilled across. Whoa, my actual Jesus. What? As it comes in, and that's a header, and that's wide this time. How lucky are we? He's on the line and he's booted it off the post like a big idiot. Was he? I've never seen that before. That's fantastic. See, people say that PES is worse than FIFA, but you would not get that in FIFA. Or if you did, you'd have to, I don't know, pay fucking £6 for Ultimate Team coins to do stupid stuff. Kennedy, that's a good ball out wide for Hazard. Yedlin has the pace, but Hazard has the trickery as he's got past him. Good work from Lejeune. Marino. If this reaches Cornet, it's a brilliant ball, but it hasn't. But Cornet wins it. Cornet wins it. And he runs straight into Baller. But Caballero, oh god. I panicked. I saw Gale making a run in the middle. He was too late. Looks to spin. Can't do it. Marino, why not have a shot? That's why. That's why. Straight at Caballero. Hazard, right at the end of the first half. It's Hazard. He's still got it. And he's still got it. And he's still got it. No, he hasn't. Yedlin with the tackle. And Yedlin clears it upfield. And that is the last action of a somewhat eventful first half. I mean, we had a chance early on where Cornet really should have at least hit the target. And then Chelsea quite literally hit the target from 3 inches out, where I think it was Salah smacked it off the post when he was standing right on the line. Jesus Christ. Hazard. He's so hard to get the ball off. Back to Drinkwater. There's a header from Kennedy. I'm so glad he's playing up front. Aarons. Dink it across. Gale. Unorthodox. New man Kuma Babakar has come on to replace Dwight Gale. He's number 4. That needs fixed badly. But not as much as our defence needs fixed as the ball comes across. Breaks for Kante to hit it. Good save by Alves. And Babakar, first chance to see what he can do. How can he strike a ball? Not too badly, as it turns out. Hazard. Ball in. Morata away. Hazard. Hazard. Saved by Diego Alves. I love you. Shelvey. Still Shelvey. Still Shelvey. Finds Babakar. Brilliant block. And Shelvey can't reach it. The important thing is that we don't lose it if we don't win it. Looking for Pedro. Clark. Brilliant from Kieran Clark. And that will do it. 0-0 it finishes. We haven't scored in 3 games, which is a bit worrying, but I will take a point against Chelsea. A really hard-earned point as well. It was a really scrappy game. Not many chances. It was just bogged down in midfield for the majority. But to be fair, we did have chances to win the game. This one from Cornet especially. That should be at least getting on target. Yeah, this one's definitely going on match of the day last. So we stay in 8th with that draw. 31 points, the same as Swansea and Stoke. Swansea stay ahead of us by virtue of goals scored. So we're still in and around where we want to be. Thus far we have had no offers for players we're trying to sell, which is a bit disconcerting. So we shall go ahead and play the next game against Everton. Actually, before we do that, we're going to change Babakar's number. He's number 30 at Fiorentina, which is his current club in real life. So we'll give him number 29 because it's the closest available. So we've made a number of changes for this game against Everton. Haidara and Jesus Gomez come in the full-back positions because Yedlin and Schlupp are a little bit tired, as is the case with Saive and Ritchie coming in, and Babakar gets his first start in a Newcastle shirt. Up against Everton, whose team is Pickford, Ingesson, Funes Mori, Calvo, Blaine, him, number 8, Bakary Sagna, Leighton Baines, Schneiderlin, Rooney, Klaassen, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We need to win this game, if not at least score a goal, because my god, how long has it been since we've scored? A miserly and overcast Goodison Park hosts Everton versus Newcastle. Everton, I don't even know where they're sitting in the table, so God knows. If they're anything like they are in real life, then they're under a bit of a resurgence, so we need to be careful. We need to be careful anyway against Everton, because they're generally quite decent. But at least a goal, please, that'll be good. Gomez getting his first start, his first action at all in this Master League. That's why. Continue your run, you fool. Oh dear. Oh dear, he's broken a man. God, Gomez, this is not going well for you early on, is it, sir? A stern talking to, yes. Yes, I think that's fair. The shorts are clashing, ref. You should have seen to that before the game. Calvert-Lewin. Stop. Oh, Saive. Out wide for Cornet. Chance here, gets it across. Babakar's header, and Babakar has scored! Oh, we have an actual football goal. Scenes! Absolute scenes at Goodison Park. Pickford is beaten by the man making his first full start for the team. Kuma Babakar, on his second appearance, gets his first goal. Well won in the middle by Ritchie. Saive's ball out wide. Cornet holds it, plays it across. It's a good header from Babakar. And we take the lead at Goodison. A much needed lead. Can we build on it? That's a great header. Pickford maybe should have done better, but who cares? Who cares? 1-0 Newcastle. Rooney finds Calvert-Lewin. Good tackle. Lejeune has been brilliant these past 2 games. It's not a brilliant pass, but you know, he does the work at the back, which is what we look for. To run at his man. Holds it up. Good work. Ritchie. Slips it through. Saive. Gets away from his man. Saive can shoot. And Saive can put it wide. As he tends to do. It's back to Klaassen again. He's spun away. It's Calvert-Lewin's header. Big save by Diego Alves. Everton looking for something here. Rooney. Ball over the top. It's a great ball. Calvert-Lewin's there. Diego Alves has done absolutely fantastically. Despite the quiver in my voice, I'm just going through puberty. You know how it is. On a free transfer, he could be our best piece of business that we've done throughout either of these transfer windows. And that will do it for the end of the first half. We finally go into a half, at the end of the half, a goal up. What a mad thing to happen. We have a goal. Kuma Babakar on his full debut. Oh my word, look how few passes we've made. That is very, very bad. Despite this team being very heavily rotated, it's actually not too bad, as Atsu has a chance to whip the ball in. Babakar's there again, and this time it's cleared away. Good positive start at the start of this second half. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Good tackle by Clark. Rooney, good tackle by Clark. He can set us away here with Cornet. He's going to cut inside, he's going to keep going, and he's going to put it wide. Good positive stuff from Cornet. Save out. Gamez is going to whip one in towards Babakar! It's 2-0. He's done it again, the big man. Kuma Babakar. That's a ridiculous pass from Saive. Rabona passed that to Gamez, who's whipped the ball in, and Babakar on his bounce. Look at that. What's Saive doing pulling out Rabona's? Mental. Gamez drills it across. Babakar just flicks it on. The power was already on the cross, and he flicks it in. 2 headed goals on his full debut. That's what we bought you for. And we got him for about £6.6 million as well. This could prove to be an absolute steal if he keeps doing this. See, Mitrovic and Joselu and Perez and Gale. That's what scoring a goal looks like. Yep, I was too busy wittering on and we nearly conceded. Right, I'll shut up now. Rooney, Calvert-Lewin. That's a great ball. Klaassen has to score. Phenomenal save by Diego Alves. Made himself big, stayed up till the last second. It was a good play from Everton as well. Calvert-Lewin dinks it over the top. That's a phenomenal piece of goalkeeping from Diego Alves. Cut out by Hayden, who's actually been very good in this game. Babakar, have a go, son. Why not? Big save by Pickford. 1 minute of stoppage time. Oh, that's a big mistake. That is a huge mistake. And it's 2-1. Calvert-Lewin, he's running off and celebrating like a mentalist when he really should be picking the ball up. We've absolutely gifted them that goal. We have, well, 'tis the festive season and gifts should indeed be exchanged. However, I didn't really want to give him that, to be honest. There's the tackle. There it is. I dawdle on the ball. I don't know what I was doing. And then he just runs away in shame at what he's done. This is ridiculous. Klaassen's ball. Nothing wrong with that. There's the tackle from Clark. Lejeune just stops and then runs away. And Calvert-Lewin just pops it past Alves. It's a good finish though, but 2-1. Nervy last few seconds possibly. Nope, nope, I was expecting a bit more time to be added on, but no, it was essentially the last kick of the game where they get the consolation goal. That is the main man for us now, Kuma Babakar. 2 goals on his full debut. Yeah, Everton have had twice as many passes as us. That's ridiculous. They've had more possession, more interceptions made. I mean, I thought we made more interceptions. I thought Hayden made more interceptions on his own. But it's the stat at the very top of that screen that means the most, because we have won this game by 2-1, a much, much needed win. And we climb back into the Europa League places ahead of Stoke City now. I don't know why. I don't know why, because we've scored less goals. It's goal difference. Duh. It's goal difference, obviously. We have received another offer from Celta Vigo for Cornet. We rejected their first offer. We will reject this one as well. So this is something which is far more appealing. An offer for Alexander Mitrovic for £5.6 million from Sujung Bada, who are not a real squad. I haven't got around to fixing the PES league yet. I don't know what league I want to put in there, so it's going to stay that way until I figure that out. But anyway, 5.6 million. His market value is 8.1, so we're going to have to renegotiate that a little bit. Okay, 6.7. I'll take that. If they give me 6.7, I'll take that. Because we need the cash, and I don't want the deal to fall through, and we don't need Mitrovic, so... Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Ruben Neves, you will be mine. So normally I would play this game against Leicester, but I'm desperate to get my transfer business done, and I kind of want to get through the season as well. So it's a home game against Leicester. We'll skip it and see how it goes. Hopefully, well, it's gone very well. We've won 3-1. Brilliant stuff. We stay in 7th though. But a 3-1 win in the same game. It truly is a Christmas miracle. So they have got back to us with a revised transfer offer for £6.63 million. Can we be a bit more stingy and get them up to 7.2? You know what? I don't want the deal to fall through, so I'm just going to accept it. Alexander Mitrovic, off you go, son. What? Releasing him will cut... What? Mitrovic's team role has large impact on the salary budget. Releasing him will cut 157 from the... What? Why? Alright, okay. Right, that's fine. We have enough money to bring in Ruben Neves. This has gone very well. We also have an offer for Henri Saive from Sampdoria. I don't really want to sell Saive, even though I'm not really using him as an attacking midfielder now, but he's a decent option to bring in at centre midfield. But what can we... We'll see what we can renegotiate up to here to see what we can get. Alright, we'll send that out and see how they respond. But now is the time to bring in Ruben Neves from Wolves to Newcastle United for a fee of £5.6 million. Can't argue with that. 76 rated, terms accepted. Ruben Neves, in you come, son. Since we simmed the last game against Leicester and won 3-1, can we do the same in this West Ham game? Let's go for it. Let's sim the game against West Ham. See how it goes. 2-0 loss. Shouldn't have bloody bothered. We do stay in 7th though, so we're still in those Europa League places. As long as we finish in top 7, that's all that matters to me. So there has been an update in the Henri Saive saga, I guess. Sampdoria have offered 9.1 million for him. Can we get a little bit more out of them? Because I don't really need to sell him, nor do I really want to. But if they offer, we can put it up to 10 million, and there's a high chance of them succeeding. Right, okay. If they pay us the 10.1 million, they can have him, and then we'll invest that money back in the squad to see if we can find an even better replacement. But as we can see, Ruben Neves has joined up with the squad. Let's get you a squad number, my boy. There he is, Ruben Neves, our new number 5, sitting in that defensive midfield role. Isaac Hayden, you did admirably in the games that you have played, but I feel that Ruben Neves is going to be our starter. You will be on the bench though, which is better than being in the reserves, which is where you were. So well done, Isaac Hayden. All of your effort has been for, well, bugger all, really. So here is our updated starting lineup. Babacar now will be our starting striker, and Neves there in a defensive midfield role. So it's the day before transfer deadline day, and we've received yet another offer for Cornet from another Spanish side. We're going to reject that outright because it's nowhere near what he's worth, nor do we want to sell him. Henri Saive, 10.2 million from Sampdoria. It's over his release fee, which is kind of stupid, really. But for £10 million, I feel like I have to accept that. I can't turn that money down. And that's, we can at least get a couple, 2 or 3 more quality players in with that money. We'll have just over 15, maybe 16 million in the transfer budget going into deadline day. I can't turn that down. Henri Saivet, it's been real, mate. Oh, I'm so white. Yes, let's sell him. So there we are, 16.1 million in our transfer budget, 1.9 million in the salary budget after the sale of Henri Saivet. Going into deadline day, we are now looking a little bit more healthy, and we can look to bring in some quality replacements and really bolster the team, because it's still pretty thin in regards to squad depth. And just like that is the last day of the transfer window, but this is where we will leave this episode in that case. So we will come back at the start of the next episode on transfer deadline day. So there you see, last day of the transfer window. We start the next episode with an away game against Watford, away against Swansea, and then at home against Southampton. We should play all 3 of those games after we have got our transfer business done and dusted. So now we turn it over to you guys. We've already had some suggestions for who we should sign. Players like Felix Paslak have been mentioned. But now that we have actually got a bit of money, it'd be nice to hear your thoughts on who we should sign on transfer deadline day. So that will do it for this episode of the PES 2018 Master League with Newcastle United here on the channel. If you did like this video, do give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the little bell icon so you are notified of whenever a new episode of the Master League series goes up, and of course whenever we just do new videos in general. So until then, thank you so very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.